Hi, Kitty. How are you?
Hi, I'm wonderful. This is so fun. Thanks for having me tonight.
Anytime. I can, like, see every time somebody says something.
Says the turd of Monkey Island. Instead of a curse, it's a turd. A curse a turd. Perfect shit pile. My way. That's some
I can't hear you over the monkeys. I can't hear you over the monkeys, Brainbuster. Can you hear the TTS?
The TTS.
The text to speech was talking. Oh my god, that's so loud.
No, it's loud, and no, I can't hear it.
Holy shit, that's so loud. Why is it so loud? There we go. Okay, that's slightly.
Patience in all of us.
It's still real loud for me. There we go.
Loud for me.
I think you can.
Volume down.
You can turn your volume down on your screen. I need to fix it for me. Everybody else should be better.
Brainbuster says the volume of Monkey Island is too high. I didn't need those eardrums anyway.
Lost at sea for days now.
Do I have captions? Oh no!
Chuck!
No, I skipped. No. God. I skipped.
Okay, Brainbuster says the audio's cool now.
Well, I'm super glad to hear that. Guess what?
Yes, you can put options on.
Okay, we might have to deal with the.
Options on. I really can read. I promise.
I'm gonna have to deal with that in a second.
Brainbuster, thanks for coming out. Feel so honored to be able to talk to everybody.
We're gonna have to hear some real loud monkeys again. Although I think the volume might be down now for you guys.
I was about to freak out because I'm looking on my phone and I'm looking at you, and so it's like you keep shaking your head different ways, but because one of them is a 10-second delay and the other one's live, so it's really kind of. Whew.
Well, you can. There's an option there. If you push the 3 dots, you can turn off the video.
That's
so
fun.
if you.
I'm just saying it was cool.
Okay, I can no longer hear you because everything is fine except for my own personal audio. The game is still extremely loud for me, so I'm gonna have to deal with that until I can get to the end game menu, which I don't want to push escape. What's up, guys? How are you all doing? How are you doing, Brainbuster? How you doing, Feelanoid? How you doing, Trelf?
500 butts and put a random hat on floating head roar.
Captain's log. Guybrush Threepwood. Lost at sea for days now. I have no crew or navigational instruments. No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and unless I find water soon, I'm surely done for.
I like his little boat.
My love, Elaine, keeps me going. My quest for the fabulous treasure called Big Whoop has left me in this sorry state.
Oh yeah,
I thought it would bring me fame and glory. Instead, it delivered me into the clutches of my enemy, the zombie pirate LeChuck.
I don't remember anything about the story. Wow, that's loud.
Was after revenge.
Remember Threepwood?
Yeah.
Really thirsty now. If only I could have a small drink of fresh water, I might have the strength to sail on. Oh, but I know there's nothing but ocean for miles and miles. If I could reach land, I might find water and some food. Fruit, maybe.
That's an enormous moon back there.
Help me get my strength.
Fresh apple.
Maybe some bananas. Oh, why do I torture myself like this? I might as well wish for some chicken and a big mug of grog for all the good me.
The live chicken. It's not that helpful.
Oh, my sweet Elaine. Am I cursed to starve here on this ocean?
Brainbuster says there's some references to the previous Monkey Island, but nothing you need to stop the game over. Played the first 2.
He didn't notice this giant. Is that the joke because he was writing in his journal for that long? I mean, I could get quirky with the whole green screen, but how about one step at a time? This is stream number 3.
Why, do I have a dog to pet? No, Phantom's... He's laying sleeping across the room.
I am having an extremely hard time hearing anything but this very loud music, so...
Hey, why do they make it so loud?
It's fine for you. Everything's fine, but I have to turn down the in-game music and then turn the stream music back up. This is... Go ahead.
Turn it down more, Roar.
I can't turn it down yet because I can't hit escape. Like, I need to turn the in-game sound down. Well, I want to sit through and see if there's anything. I don't want to miss anything. If I hit escape, we're going to miss a bunch of those cutscenes.
How's everybody been? It's been a couple years since I've come
What?
solo.
How are you guys? When was the last time you were on? When did we decide the last time you were on was?
It's been a couple years.
Is that Life is Strange, right?
That's like so long ago.
Jonathan Ackley. Whoa.
Fire!
See, we would have missed this.
That's a good point.
I
just realized I could turn it down in my computer
How
audio
many times
settings.
do I have to tell you, LeChuck? I just don't feel that way about you.
But it says I'm not okay, but that's normal. Aww.
Blood, you'll learn to
I'm glad
love
you're here to
me.
visit.
Sail with me, and I'll make you queen of the dead.
They change her character
I can't.
graphics in
I'm
like
washing my
every
hair
game.
tonight.
Like the animation, I guess.
Yeah, the animation's really slick.
Can't you see that this salty old sea corpse
Especially when we
pines
had the
for your
original.
every gentle caress?
There we go.
You know, I don't think my father would approve of me dating the undead.
Oh,
And you're probably too nice a zombie pirate for me anyway. Let's just be friends.
This is
instead.
very like Don Bluth-esque.
Let's face it, LeChuck. You're an evil,
Or like Kim
foul-smelling,
Impossible.
vile, codependent villain, and that's just
True.
not what I'm looking for in a romantic
Not, yeah, I guess it's not really
relationship right now.
Bluth style. Come to think of it.
Darn your riddles, you saucy female!
Besides-
What do you mean? Ow! Oh!
You're a bloodthirsty monster who's already kidnapped me once, tortured my friends, and taken from me the only man I ever loved.
They're having a relatively civil conversation. Oh, they're talking about me.
dig those earrings.
Ah, how romantic. Ship ahoy!
Threepwood!
Dang it!
Oh crap.
Fish him out.
Whoa. That was... Oh.
Guybrush?
Well, that sucks.
Guybrush, Threepwood. By my gangrenous gut, I don't know how you escaped my carnival of the damned. But you won't escape a taste of my blade!
For the New Year's meme? What was the New Year's meme involving,
Ooh, the lass has spirity.
She has spoot.
Throw him in a hole and I'll finish him after the battle.
About 11:30, sir.
Longboats! And prepare the flaming voodoo cannonball.
The flaming voodoo cannonball.
See, here we go. Yeah, this is where we would have gotten to if I had clicked a single button. This character that says Happy New Year's.
I've got
That.
to get out of here and
That's
help
weird.
Lane. If I could only
You
get
might want
through
to put
this one
subtitles
door.
on, babe.
I'm not pushing anything until I get the option to
And make for the
touch
shore.
stuff.
Quit your mumbling, captive.
There we go. Okay.
That's when I'm pissed.
Blast ye scurvy dogs!
Okay,
This'll make you
so
rue the day.
I'm pushing all the buttons. Oop, that's a button.
Blast ye swabs! Prepare for your doom!
There's got to be subtitles, right? Probably something I should have looked into before. Oh, here we go. F1 options. Speech, subtitles, subtitle speed. I don't want to mute all. I guess subtitle speed will be 50, I guess. We can save the game. Save slot 1 will be...
Water, and
Hey,
you'll
there we
find the
go.
rest
Can you
of
see that now?
me.
Yes.
Excellent.
You?
I touched all the things.
Take that!
Oh, I do need to, like,
See if you
fix
can
my
take
audio
this.
settings. That was the whole problem there. So, I'm going to turn the in-game audio way back up. Also, just get rid of that. There we go.
Guess what?
What?
Pissed off.
Why are you pissed off?
Stupid planner I bought.
Uh-huh.
The July to July calendar. So the calendar is only good for 6 months. Like, are you freaking kidding me?
That is awful.
This is awful. I'm so mad.
What is the point of that?
Just thought of it.
All right, I'm going to put all of this down to half. I'm going to put it all down to 100. The audio is going to be a little screwed up, so hopefully I'll be able to hear everything properly now. There we go. Okay, that is probably
I'll
real
reduce your
loud.
fort to rubble.
You say something, Kitty.
I feel like I could take on the
Let me say.
That's still too loud. Turn this volume down here. I'm going to turn this down to like 60. There's a lot of stupid crap.
world.
There we go. That's kind of better. Okay, say things.
Like, butts.
You in the
butts.
fort. You're
Eaty butts. You want me to talk so you can balance?
I would love
doom
talking.
be at hand.
Okay,
That's kind of better. Here we go.
Yeah. Good to go.
Okay, so you're good. Can you hear it?
Somehow, I find all
Yeah,
these files
everything's great.
desensitizing.
Roar TV is kind of... Well, I guess the text is going to be everywhere, so moot point.
I'm gonna
Alright.
mute myself for about a minute because I want some nuts.
Okay, eat some nuts.
I
Okay.
don't want to, like, ruin your
Tom,
ear.
good idea. Thank you. Okay, how do I do things in game? Can I talk to man? How do I do thing? Help. Here we go. F5 is save, skip line of dialogue, pause game, skip cutscene, load game, toggle full screen, simulate text, close. How do I talk to man? How talk? Talk to. Talked. I have to push T. I'm really unclear on the sample game controls. F1 options, E examine, T talk to, I inventory, U use.
I can't quite squeeze past this cannon.
Move out of the way. I can't fire the cannon with you standing there.
Okay. I still have not figured out how to interact with anything, but at least I can move places. Like, that's a step in the right direction, at least. Alright, right mouse button does that. Maybe this isn't a mouse game. F? No, definitely mouse is used. How make it do thing? It's not. It is not corresponding to any of the buttons I am pushing. FT. Wait, push all buttons. Oh.
I don't have my lockpicking tools.
I don't know what pushing enter does or why that makes this gold medallion appear.
Pretty sturdy.
Oh, wait. Is that how this works? I'm thinking maybe if I push, like, enter on something? And this is, look, I figured it out. Alright.
I see a diorama of the children of the world living in peace and freedom. No, wait. It can't be that. It's just too dark to make out what's in there.
It's very polite of this guy to wait for me to finish examining and talking to us before he continues.
I don't have my lockpicking tools. If there are any of you stinking, wretched fiends of the damned in there, could you open this door? It's not that I'm trying to escape or anything.
Oh, Kitty, your channel is up on the
It's just that I'd
TV,
like to
by
step
the way.
outside and enjoy an adult beverage.
I made you a channel. You can actually talk to the door, which is kind of a nice touch.
Nice cannonballs. They're too heavy to carry. Nah.
Okay, you can't talk to everything, I guess.
Looks like a ramrod for the cannon.
Excuse me? He's just gonna let me take that. I'm gonna turn speech way up because I want to be able to hear them. Can I, like, there we go.
Looks like a ramrod for the cannon. This has to be used with something else. I don't want to talk to the ramrod.
Where did I get these balloons from?
They're very festive.
It's like a paper doll thing. So cute. How are your
They're
nuts,
fun,
Kitty?
but I need to use them with something else.
Nuttastic.
Alright, so I'm going to talk to this small... I'm going to look at him.
I don't think I've ever seen a cuter pirate.
Don't call the pirate cute. I'm not right next to him. You're going to get yourself shanked.
If I rough him up, he may shoot me.
He's an angry
No,
little elf.
silly. The gift you made for me. That's cute. Pizza girl.
No, he said that the pirate was cute. He said that the small pirate was adorable. Like, he's never seen a cuter pirate. It's like, he probably shouldn't say that to the pirate as he's next to it. But thank you for your, you picked this, you picked this channel. Now, hopefully the next,
Angry elf.
hopefully the next channel it goes to should be channel 1. If it goes to a black screen, I screwed something up. Whoa!
Stand back.
My man, I've just been wandering around for a few minutes. Why are you getting aggressive now?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Who are you?
I'm the evil pirate Bloodnose, the wickedest fiend ever to sail under the banner of King Death. I'd as soon chew your nose off as look at you.
You sound pretty tough.
You sound pretty tough.
I'm so tough. In junior high, I stuffed Davy Jones in his locker.
Oh god. It's gonna give me options to say how tough are you again. I feel like we have an obligation to go through all the voice dialogue options we can.
How tough are you again?
I'm so tough I could survive being flogged with a cat of 9 tails for half an hour. Or 3 cats of 5 tails for 18 minutes.
Some of these are painful, though.
How tough are you again?
I'm so tough I drink milk straight from the carton.
I like how this guy has
Ooh.
a beard hanging from his fake beard needs a little work.
Well, I'm pretty tough myself.
You? Don't make me laugh. You couldn't even grow a decent beard.
Hey, how did you know about my attempted beard?
Pirate's intuition.
I need to discuss your beard, my man. That's not.
Are you wearing a fake beard?
Blood knows the pirate would not have a fake beard.
You like
Yes,
what?
it is.
8?
It's been
Yeah.
glued to your ear hair.
Actually, it's a highly sophisticated
He sounds
beard
older.
weave made from the chest and back hair of real pirates. I'm hoping it'll take root if I don't wash it for a while.
Look at his eyes.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not a pirate. Wally! Don't you recognize me? It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, gee. Hello, Mr. Wood.
Should I remember
The
this
last time
kid?
I saw you, we were prisoners in LeChuck's dungeon. Why would you sign on with a ship of the living dead?
Well, Mr. Brush, at first I had some misgivings about it. But thanks to LeChuck's seminars, motivational lectures, and audio books on Parrot, I've become a vicious corsair. You can too. Ask me how.
I'd listen to an audiobook on Parrot. Tell me more about these
Tell me
audiobooks.
about these audiobooks.
To become a pirate, the audio books on Parrot are the key. You get a set of 12 parrots, 1 a month. Return as many as you like. Keep them all and live. They teach you to talk just like a pirate. All the key phrases are in there. Blow the man down. Shiver me timbers. Who's a pretty bird? All the phrases a pirate needs to command respect on the high seas.
Do you have any literature I can look
Do you
at,
have
little
any
man?
literature I could look at?
Here,
This idiot thinks this kid is a
this
pirate.
leaflet
Is a
explains the
parrot.
basic philosophy I follow.
I mean, I feel like Guybrush should know better, but I mean, it's Guybrush Threepwood, so.
Bless his heart.
Do you recognize me as in a completely different art style? He's from the previous game. Was he? I mean, it's been many years, so I don't remember it at all.
Tell me about these seminars.
The seminars really brought things into focus. You don't know how empowering it is to be able to say to yourself, yes, I am a despicable, filthy, villainous pirate, deserving blame and censure. But that pirate is who I want to be. Everyone was really very supportive.
He keeps putting his gun
We
away.
had this
Like,
great
pick
feeling
one
of
or the other,
synergy.
my man.
Then LeChuck kicked down the door and said, "You lazy scum! Get back to work, or I'll beat you with your own legs!"
Tell me about these motivational lectures.
Well, they weren't lectures as such. It was what LeChuck described as flogging the inner child.
Set me free, Wally.
Set me free, Wally.
I can't, Mr. Brush. I'm the evil pirate Bloodnose now, and besides, even if you got up on deck, LeChuck would cut you to ribbons.
I beat LeChuck twice, I think. I'm pretty sure we did that.
Hard to beat a zombie.
What's behind that
He wasn't
door?
always a zombie. I think we made him a zombie, didn't we?
That's the door to LeChuck's treasure hole.
Yeah.
There's heaps and piles of gold and silver. He's brought all the loot he's ever stolen to give to Elaine. LeChuck is convinced that he can buy Elaine's love.
I haven't figured out gun hand yet.
Gun hand. Look at Guybrush's hands. His artwork on his hands needs some work. He's got like flipper hand on the left, like this one right here.
What's behind that door again?
It's LeChuck's fabulous treasure hold.
Let's just
What's
tell
behind
him.
that door again?
It's LeChuck's fabulous
What's that?
treasure hold.
Behind that door again.
What are LeChuck's plans?
He's been working on a secret weapon. Some incredibly powerful cannonball. He's going to use it to blow down the walls of the fort, so his crew can overrun the island.
You can't win someone's love by breaking down their house. It's never
No.
worked. Like, you keep trying,
That's Leia.
right?
What are LeChuck's plans again?
Oh, I hope he wasn't
He's
trying to
going
win her
fill up
love
the
since it
fort
was his
with a
kid.
magic cannonball.
Snap out of it, Wally.
That's blood nose to you, you scurvy sea bass.
Snap out of it, Wally.
The only thing that'll be snapping around here is your neck.
See, it's eyes. It's annoying because I almost have to click options a bunch of times because sometimes they'll have other dialogue options and sometimes it'll just be them repeating themselves.
You're a failure as a pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish. One more peep out of you, and I'll do you in.
Is there a save option? Let's save real quick because I feel like
They make the wrong choice.
I don't remember if you can die in Monkey Island. I don't think you can.
I think it just takes you back to the beginning of the thing.
Try it, Shrimpy.
Yes, Scabrous swab.
What do you
One
what do you
more
have
word
there?
And I'll let you have it.
Word.
Word.
That's it. I'm gonna blast you. I'm gonna.
Aww.
Oh, my mom.
I can't do it. I just can't. You're right.
I'm a
Mr.
crappy
Wood.
pirate.
I'm just not
Mr.
a
Wood.
pirate.
It's
I'm not
weird.
ferocious or bloodthirsty or
Brainbuster says
hateful or
word.
Especially since
anything.
he's that height.
I'm not even.
You can't die in Monkey Island. Good to
I'm
know.
not
You
even
can die for.
unpleasant.
Oh, couldn't you like get?
Oh.
Couldn't you drown in the
Oh,
first
there,
game?
there.
How many
Alright.
years has that been since we played it?
Mini.
Aww.
Well, you keep on doing that, kid. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this.
Buster said you can drown in the first game if you wait underwater for 10 minutes, I think.
There we go. Alright, cool.
To actively try to die.
Alright, so I have a plastic hook, pirate literature. Shut. Oh my god. I need to take care of him. Wally. My man. Please.
We're gonna kick him?
No, I just need him to stop. Can I push him? I'm gonna push
That's
Wally.
gonna help.
I don't want to slap the little guy around.
Aww.
Fair enough.
I don't think I've ever seen a cuter pirate. I don't want to
Gonna
disturb
shoot your
him.
dick off.
He's had a hard day.
Well, I'm trying to make him feel better, I guess. But look at great. Please shoot the kid. I don't have a gun. Where's his gun? Give me your gun, Wally.
Can't shoot you, so he'll shut up.
I don't want to do
The thought
that.
of a psychopath.
Hi, Micah.
It's
Did
the
you give him a
restraining
hug?
rope for the cannon.
I tried. He wouldn't let me do it.
I could never untie that big a knot. I couldn't chew through that.
The option was eat. It seems like it's always
Hello.
like hand, look at, or like talk to, or mouth.
It's the one
It's
at
the
top.
restraining rope for the cannon.
Which one?
I'm assuming there's a never eat sour wheat.
No, it's just middle, left, and right.
I couldn't chew through that.
That's lame.
All right, so can I
It
like
was a compass.
can I use the plastic hook to how do I use thing? Oh, here we go.
Scraping a hook
Like
on
a
that would be
dying
pointless.
seal.
Listen, Wally.
Wally doesn't need this hook anymore.
Wally, do you want some more pirate literature?
No,
Apparently not.
I'm not gonna bludgeon poor Wally with this.
That's fair.
I don't think he'd like that.
What do you mean? He's a kid. Kids love balloons.
Good.
Can I use the cannon? I'm gonna.
No, not
Hey,
the
it's
cannon.
one of those new self-loading cannons I've heard so much about.
I need to pick E. Alright, I guess it's just enter is the only button I can use. Oh!
I did something.
Are you kidding?
Try to kill your own pirates.
Hey, you're getting a little close there, Paul.
I gotcha.
Watch where you're shooting!
That was me. Sorry.
Whose side are you on?
I'm just a really bad shot.
Not murdering the kid.
You're gonna get us all killed!
So you are doing co-op gameplay? Kinda. That in the background is Kitty. Kitty is my wife. She is not in the same room.
One of LeChuck's evil minions!
In the bedroom, just chilling in bed, and he's in his office.
Fort, you fools! Aim for the fort!
I'm doing a lot of damage to the fort, unfortunately.
Wally, when we get back to the boat, you're gonna be in trouble.
Rubble!
This is really hard to use this cannon. I have to pixel hunt where these guys are.
Out, you idiot!
I'm trying! Thank you! There we
I'm
go.
getting pretty good at this.
No, you're not. That was awful.
Here, just to hang out and
gross.
talk with y'all
All the
tonight.
bones and stuff are
Roar's
floating
doing all the
towards
hard
the
work.
ship.
Hey!
My name's Wally and I'm a huge bitch! Bitch!
Well, they've messed with the wrong skull this time.
Son is probably older than that kid.
So? I said he was a bitch, not that he was young.
If I could just get my hands.
Hello, talking
Ah,
skull.
well, I guess I'll just have to look on the bright side of this. At least
It's a horrible skull.
That's rude.
I think it would bite me.
I think it would bite me.
Can I call you Bob?
you may call me
Bobbin.
Murray.
Murray.
A powerful demonic force.
I think I remember this character from the Tales of the Borderlands.
Will applaud me as I
He thought he
stride
was
to the
super
gates
scary,
of
but he really
hell,
wasn't.
carrying your head on a pike.
Stride?
All right, then roll. Roll through the gates of hell. Must you take the fun out of everything?
We need to do something about the mosquitoes in here.
Time we open the door, let Fana out to go pee. You know, it's Florida, man.
It's gotta be something. we
There's
can
bugs
do.
year round.
You know, you'd look great with a melting candle on your forehead.
I get the feeling you're not taking me very seriously.
No, I am, really.
Really? Then let me hear you scream in terror.
Eek. Ooh. I think it's
That's
an
right.
eek.
Yep.
Eek.
Long time ago, you did a few, 1 or 2 streams on the couch. Yeah, we,
I was laying on the couch, like reading or something.
well, we used to have the table set, or the thing set up in the other direction.
Why do you villains always
So there's a
laugh
lot
so
more
much?
room.
I wasn't laughing about anything in particular. Somewhere there's a fish nibbling on my foot, and it really tickles.
You're about as fearsome as a doorstop.
Is it a really evil-looking doorstop?
Never mind. Was your mother's father bald too?
I'm not bald. I just have a really high widow's peak.
Well, at least now you never have to worry about what
What
to
your
wear.
mom tells you.
Well, I suppose that's true.
And accessorizing is really easy.
That's also true.
I like
And
how
I'm
Bob,
good in hats.
he always
There you
looks on
go.
the bright side of
Just come
everything.
down here, man.
How can you see without eyeballs?
I fly south
How
for
can
the
you
winter.
walk around without a brain? Some things no one can answer.
Oh,
I'm going
rude.
now.
Good. Now leave me alone.
Bob, you want me to take you with me?
Scheming and evil plotting to do.
Ooh, ah, 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 ah.
Boy, there's not much to do out here when you're just a bodiless head.
It's the muzzle of the cannon.
Can I do anything with it?
No.
Well, I could pass.
I've got nothing to say.
I have a thing that the ramrod that you're supposed to be able to use with the cannon.
The cannon's already loaded.
Fair enough. What is this other thing?
No,
There's a skeletal arm floating in the water. I can't reach that far.
Can I reach it with the ramrod? Yeah. I really love the design of this game.
That will reach it, but it can't catch hold.
Really? What if I put the hook on the ram? There we go. Now we've got a gaff.
I know, it was Ramrod, totally.
hey, that's my arm. Give that back.
Can I get you too? I'm getting it.
Come on, man, you're coming with me.
Hey,
Oh, pff.
Oh my gosh!
Good job. Good job, idiot. Well,
I can't reach it.
what do you mean you can't?
I'm trying.
You've got everything else, really.
I can't squeeze past this cannon to get over there.
Take this. I tried.
You killed him! He was already dead. Yeah!
The important thing is, I have a sword.
That doesn't
Give
need
it to the
cutting.
kid.
That doesn't need cutting. That doesn't need cutting. That doesn't need cutting.
Use sword on kid.
I don't want to disembowel poor Wally.
Wally, you want to see a dead arm?
No. I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
Alright, I think this is going to be a use everything on everything kind of
The door's
game.
too strong for the cutlass to cut
Right.
through. I can't reach it.
Do you do anything? Do you do anything?
And it seems to he seems to have a
Ah, taste cold steel, feeble cannon restraint rope.
did I do that
Bit
for
of
any particular reason? Can I take the rope? Wait, shut up.
It's like a dying seal.
Now, with the demon flames of this voodoo cannonball, I'll blast
Voodoo
my significant
cannonball.
other into the significant other world. That'll show her how much I truly care.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Wait, that was
Neptune's navel. That was a close one.
Holy hand bananas.
that was
Expected.
well, that child's gonna meet a that child was mortal. Emphasis on was. Also, what is with the ship design? Okay.
Hey, I lost my cutlass when the ship capsized.
There's something
Chocolate.
very odd happening with this ship. Alright, let's look at things.
Well, if it's half blown apart, you can probably get out of there now.
It seems like there's a hole in it. So, like... Oh, maybe that's where the air is coming in. Like, maybe the water is up here.
It's a bottle of sparkling formaldehyde. Good year, too. No.
No, take it?
No.
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 It's the biggest pile of treasure I've ever seen.
And I've seen piles.
It's bad luck to grab booty under a ladder.
Excuse me?
That's like
Nah.
unsanitary.
Phrasing?
I don't even want to know what LeChuck's plans were for that.
Can I take it?
No.
No self-respecting pirate would be seen wearing that.
I like this wreath back here that says marry me or die.
Nah.
Oddly specific.
It's got a zombie ballerina. It got broken when the ship capsized.
I didn't ask if it worked. I said take it.
Nah. It's LeChuck
Buster
and all
says
his
it's
glory.
bad luck to grab
glory.
booty stuck in the ladder.
I see more than enough of him already.
I like how he had a portrait made of him after he became a zombie.
Nah.
Isn't that weird?
Marry me or die. Touching. I don't know. That seems kind of creepy. Nah. Chocolate-covered barnacles? Marshmallow hooks? Sea urchins? Glass eyes? Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah, that stuff is disgusting. Even for a pirate. Nah.
Even for a pirate.
Nah. Home appliances.
A beautiful high-capacity washer and dryer
Microwave?
combination.
I
know no
love
place to plug 'em in.
refrigerators.
Nah.
I should probably
Put a
stop
drink
trying.
in
I should probably stop trying to talk to things, but like every now and then something will work.
Hey, I can see the ocean floor. And there's a really angry-looking skull floating around out there. That's not the kind that opens.
Also, you wouldn't want to open it right now. See, I'm going to talk to the porthole. Is it going to work?
Nah.
Nah. Ooh, a teddy bear.
It's stabbed through the heart. Cute and yet sinister.
Maybe grab the
bear's
ladder
too
and
big to
try to
carry
put it
around,
where
and
the
the
hole
sword's a
is.
fake plastic one.
I imagine that goes up to the surface, but I probably, nah. But it's probably locked or something.
Because the ship is capsized, this ladder goes to nowhere. Because the ship is capsized, this ladder goes to nowhere.
Can I talk to the ladder?
Nah.
Excellent.
No, you can't.
Nah.
If only I could find a way to get up there and get out.
If only there was a giant ladder.
I can't climb my way up there.
Can I talk to the climbing hole, the gaping hole? Maybe I can yell out.
Hey, can anybody lower a rope?
See, it works that time.
I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
What about my grippy hook? Where'd my grippy hook go?
Those look like ketchup packets.
I can't use a balloon with that.
Apparently they're helium balloons.
I can't use a balloon with that. I can't use a balloon with that.
Okay, so supposedly I'm playing the hard version, air quotes, like everybody recommended, like on the Steam forums, to play this version because you miss a lot of the story if you don't. Did you ever try talking to the balloons? I cannot say I have.
Maybe later.
That does not work.
They're fun, but I need to use them with something
I haven't
else.
looked at the pirate literature. Can I look at that?
Piracy. The LeChuck Way. Chapter 1. How to get more than 15 men on a dead man's chest.
Okay, so... Oh, I found something there. Really unclean lucre.
I'm a guy brush.
We found the ladder. We found this. Do you see anything else that looks like it might... I found the home appliances. Box of chocolates. Here's the gaping hole to the surface. Can I try talking again?
Hey, can anybody lower a rope?
Can I talk to the porthole? Maybe yell out to
Did you
Bob?
see a rope earlier?
Nah.
You cut a rope earlier?
We did, but we cut it to shoot the cannon.
I finally found my treasure. I'm a real pirate after all.
Look, you're right.
It's bad luck to grab booty under a ladder.
Can I grab any other... Oh, here we go. I found something. LeChuck's unused comb.
I hate to think what that comb's been through.
Can I take it?
I think LeChuck needs it more than I do.
This is going to be like a pixel hunt. Portrait. Home appliances record collection.
Hey, it's the Songs for Undead Lovers collection.
Super helpful.
Now, my hi-fi is broken, and it's impossible to find a quadraphonic needle anywhere in the Caribbean. Nah.
Nah. Okay, so let's take stock of what we got. We have a skeletal arm,
Chip packets.
ketchup packets, and pirate literature. We can look out the porthole again.
Hey, I can see the ocean floor.
I don't know why the helium balloons wouldn't... Maybe put the bear on the helium balloons?
I can't use a balloon with that. I can't use a balloon. I can't use a balloon. I can't use a balloon with that.
I can't.
I can't use a balloon with that.
It's gonna be like that because I can't.
You just gotta try.
I can't use a balloon with that. I can't use a balloon. I can't use
a balloon with Wait, I didn't really look at this. I didn't really do a lot with the chateau emblem. Maybe I can do something with this.
It's a bottle of sparkling formaldehyde. Good year, too. No.
Why did he say no? Like, why is that different? Drink.
No.
Why?
No.
Can you pick up the rope?
Bustin's asking if you need a hint.
Need a hint. Can I pick up the rope? What rope? I don't see a rope. I see some jewels down here. Do you see a rope? I don't see a rope.
What's over the wood there, isn't it?
That's like a... Here's a ladder. Maybe I can do something with the ladder? Hold on. Can I move the ladder now?
Because the ship is capsized,
Bill
this ladder
says,
goes to nowhere.
Guybrush trying to put on a condom. I can't use a balloon with that.
Nah.
Alright. Sure. Lean me in a direction. Oh wait, I found a bag! I found a bag! Hold on! I found a bag. Hold on.
It's a bag of
I'm not looking. I'm turning off the chat.
Treasure.
I didn't see nothing. Found a bag of nickels.
Hey, there's a big
Those
diamond
nickels.
ring behind this bag.
Nice.
It's a diamond ring.
Okay, I found some items. Okay, let me know if they're saying anything relevant. I want to do this without any hints. Unless it's you, because you're...
Never mind, you got it.
There we go.
That doesn't take wooden nickels. That doesn't take wooden nickels. That doesn't need any jewelry. That doesn't
Is this...
pop the fun balloons.
Excuse me? Let's talk more about fun balloons. Okay, so I found a diamond.
Box of chocolates.
I had the box of chocolates. I have a bag of nickels now.
That doesn't take wooden nickels.
And I've also got the diamond. Or the ring.
I'd hate to scratch up their pristine white finish. That doesn't need any jewelry.
It doesn't need any jewelry.
If I
You
scrape,
don't
doesn't
know.
need any jewelry. If I scrape the ring on that, I'll pop it. That doesn't need any jewelry.
Well, I found that, and I found the wooden nickels. Like, what could I possibly do with wooden nickels? I heard that there was a bit of esoteric stuff in this. Like, some things you would never think of.
That doesn't take wooden nickels.
Alright. What else could we what else am I missing here? Was there anything down here?
Jewelry, rope.
That doesn't take wooden nickels.
What's that?
That doesn't take wooden
Hey,
nickels.
what about the washer
That
and
doesn't take
dryer?
wooden nickels. That doesn't take wooden nickels.
It doesn't want to scratch up the appearance of the dryer with the ring.
No,
I'd
I
hate
meant
to
the
scratch
wooden
up their
nickels.
pristine white
If
finish.
you're starting a load
I
of
don't want to
laundry.
cut the wine bottle open with this ring.
You can cut things with the ring. Why do we need laundry, though?
I'm just saying, you gotta use wooden nickels. What would work with your wooden nickels? Like a laundry machine.
Maybe,
That
but it's
doesn't
not
need
plugged
wooden
in. He mentioned before. If I can cut things with the ring, though, is there anything I need to cut?
The cheese.
That doesn't need any jewelry.
Ah.
That doesn't need any jewelry.
No, you had it with the
That doesn't
wooden
need any
nickels. I
jewelry.
just don't know what you're supposed to do with that.
Well, I got both things.
That doesn't take wooden nickels. That doesn't take wooden nickels.
Wooden nipples.
That
That's
doesn't take wooden
Illinois.
nickels. That doesn't
Serious
take wooden nickels.
pepperoni.
That doesn't take wooden nickels. That doesn't take wooden nickels.
This
That
is going to
doesn't
be
take
one of
wooden
those
nickels.
kind of games, I think.
That doesn't take wooden nickels.
You
That
keep
doesn't take
saying
wooden
that it
nickels.
is.
That doesn't take wooden. That doesn't take wooden nickels. That doesn't take wooden nickels. That doesn't take wooden nickels.
Okay. That is clearly not the idea, I think. We tried everything on the screen with the wooden
That doesn't
nickels.
Need any jewelry. That doesn't need any jewelry. That doesn't need any
You
jewelry.
want to cut the window with that
If I
ring?
scrape the ring on that, I'll pop it.
I thought we tried that. Good call, baby. Whoa.
Oh!
I thought we tried the ring on the window. I'm sorry.
Then you could raise the water level up and then you can come through the hole, right?
Hey, we got the flotation device.
Yeah.
Good call.
Guybrush? Guybrush! I thought I'd lost you
I
forever.
love
Is it
penguins.
really you?
Yes, Elaine.
It came over.
Did you really mean what you said out there? That I was the only man you ever loved?
Well, yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Elaine, I'm a man of action. A swashbuckler, a rogue, a wanderer, a man who can hold his breath for 10 minutes. I have no ties and no regrets. I sail with the wind and go where adventure takes me. But somehow, something always leads
Guybrush,
me.
stop babbling.
Elaine, will you marry me?
Don't give her that ring.
Oh, Guybrush.
The ring you took from his hold?
Ollie? You're
The
alive!
pirate's hon.
But how did you survive the explosion?
Steal it now, it
I was
becomes
thrown
yours.
clear. I'm just lucky I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Wow, Elaine, that's some ring.
Thank you, Wally. It's an engagement ring from Guybrush.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought
It's
I'd...
like the big diamond ringlet Chuck had in his treasure hold. You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring voodoo curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be going. I hear there's a tattoo removal place on this island.
I love her look like you
See you at
ass.
the wedding.
Guybrush?
Well, oh.
Oh.
Well then.
First gets worse. Oh, wonderful.
Look at her face up there. She looks really upset.
Oh no! Elaine?
Relieved.
Oh, she's not gonna be happy about this.
You think?
Well, push the statue in the water, I guess.
What are you doing?
She must weigh a
He
ton.
can last for 10 minutes.
No offense. Hey, I wonder how many carrots she...
Well, she's gold.
No, bad idea. It's Elaine. I've got to change her back somehow. Elaine? Honey? You okay? Can I get you anything? I'll just start lifting that pirate curse then, huh?
I mean, she kind of asked for this. She put her lot in with Guybrush. Like, she knows what she's getting into by this point.
He's massively
It's a glowing
bad
ember
luck.
left over from the battle.
Are there any games that are very... What's it?
Just gonna leave her there.
What else can you do with her?
Somebody could steal her. She's solid gold.
She's solid gold. You know how much that weighs? It's gonna be so heavy. Although they could put her on a horse, I guess.
You think a horse can hold that?
Well, the horse carriage. Feral chicken.
Neat.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Excuse me?
I don't think
What
so.
the heck?
Ahoy!
Excellent. Let's mess with this chicken. I'm gonna feed it nickels.
I don't think she'd like that.
Nickels.
I don't think she'd like that.
I don't care what she'd like. Just do it.
Like that.
I can't use
Give
the
her
skeleton arm
balloons.
with that.
Just your choke on balloons.
I don't think she'd like that.
So turn into Eco Quest. That's what I need to play with you. If you like this, I mean, they're not related at all. But another adventure game. It's the game where it's all about the environment.
I don't think she'd like that.
You talk to a dolphin a lot.
Like that.
I'd steal her, but she's so heavy. Uh-oh. Is that the right? There we go. Is it that right? That? Ah, there you go. You did it.
Comes Porto Pollo.
Oh wait, I see my chat's like one thing behind everybody half the time, so screw it. I didn't see that it actually worked. Welcome to Puerto Pollo. That's I don't know what Puerto is, but Pollo is chicken.
Porto, I think it's port, dear.
The Long John Silver
Puerto
Sheriff of Performing Arts
Pollo?
presents
Puerto?
Spear.
That's true.
Port
Good call.
chicken.
Fort
The
Chicken.
Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear. No. Nah.
I'm gonna end up talking to everything in the game.
It says, welcome to Puerto Pollo
That's what
from the
chicken
Plunder
I would
Island
feed
Poultry
it
Brotherhood.
Nichols.
No.
Alright, so this way to the welcome center, huh? Oh. This is quite big. So where do we start? Here's the fort. Here's the beach where we are. So does this way lead to like Oh. Hi.
Heck? That a lady?
I'm gonna bother this small pirate. I have a bag of nickels. What can I buy for this? I'm not even gonna talk to you.
For that now.
What are you talking about? It's for lemonade.
5 cents.
Yeah, I've got nickels for that.
The Surgeon General of Plunder Island has determined that ingredients in this product may be harmful or fatal if swallowed.
Excuse me? Do what?
You might die drinking this lemonade.
Ah, it's fine.
No. How inspiring.
Brainbuster says, hey, it's Raw when he first started streaming.
Just not pee.
That's rude, but true.
I'm bigger than him. I'm no bully.
Oh, Brainbuster
You
said,
got to
hey,
help
it's
me.
Roar when he first
We're
started streaming.
I saw.
You've got to help. I closed?
Yep. The child labor laws around here are very strict.
But my girlfriend has been placed under a pirate curse.
Oh, then you need to see the lady over in Plunder Swamp. She's been... You might find one somewhere here in town.
This kid was on Salute Your Shorts, I think. I'm gonna take your mug.
He was the kid with
It's a
the
mug for the
zits,
lemonade.
right?
I think. Yeah, what's his name? Donkey Lips.
At Donkey Lips.
Hey! That mug's for paying customers only.
Alright, I've got a bag of wooden nickels for you. I probably need the mug.
Supposed to be into the chicken, though.
I'll have to buy some lemonade first.
I don't think I need to do anything with the chicken. I don't think everything in the game we necessarily need to do anything with. But maybe, maybe not.
It's a great big vat full of red dye. Number 2.
Play Honey Pop. You know, we
That would
could
stain my fingers red.
play Honey Pop too, but we'd have to play it on like Discord or something because we can't play it on Twitch.
Yeah, it's got adult theming.
It's
Danger
got
Cove.
titties.
No.
No.
Beware.
Beware of what? Walk through speaker. What is this? Is this?
Mysterious door.
Oh.
Felinoid SA says TITTAYS.
TITTIYS. I did not expect to go all the way over here. I was busy. Oh.
Little town.
What is this?
Blondebeard's Chicken Shop. It's the two-way speaker for the walkthrough.
Why do we have a two-way speaker? Isn't this like medieval times?
No. Hello?
Pirates in medieval times?
I can't understand you. What was that?
Yeah, I think they're different times.
Forget it.
Oh, here's a flyer. I bet you this is for that voodoo lady.
Feeling down because your chicks turned to gold? Come to the swamp and get your fortune told.
That's extremely specific.
Formerly just voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
I'm taking it.
Fine.
You know what? It's not nailed down, so I'm taking it.
Blondebeard's Chicken Shop. They're closed.
Can I open the door anyways?
It's locked.
I guess not.
Fingers sound good.
Chicken fingers? Some cheeky fingies? Let's take a look at this fountain over here. Do we not get to zoom in? Do I have to squint?
In memory of the chickens who gave their lives.
Ah,
During
that's
the Great
true.
Puerto Pollo Potluck Jamboree of 1621.
Anything I can do with the fountain? Can I, like, dip my hands in it? No.
Nah.
Ah.
The Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear.
They're really into this show. I want to see Spear. Can I go in?
The front door is closed. It's
Mine
locked.
says, to be fair, Roar, Kitty was nailed down and you still took her. There you go.
I mean, you know. What can you say?
The stage door is closed.
To be fair, that flyer was also nailed down. So my analogy doesn't work at all. I take things regardless of nailed down status. Barbary Coast.
The Barbary Coast. They don't seem to be open.
Can I open it anyways?
Closed. Come back later.
But you don't
Actually,
understand. I
I
need
thought-
help. It's an emergency.
A hair emergency?
Girl is gold.
No, my girlfriend. Well, no, actually, I suppose she's my fiancée now. Although I guess she never really said yes. Because the curse kind of stopped her in mid-sentence.
She wasn't leaning towards yes by the end of that.
Voodoo lady. She handles curses.
Whatever you say, Uncle Scrooge.
Kidding? Nobody cares how much she weighs. She's solid gold. She is make you rich for life kind of size.
I mean, in theory, man, he would be set for life. Just melt her down.
Oh my gosh!
You know what's funny? I can hear there's a slight delay, so I heard like a, oh my god.
Yeah, I do that. I hear that a lot coming from your side.
Well, hello there.
Are you
Brimstone
selling?
Beach Club.
Oh boy, this might not end up well.
Brimstone Beach.
He's a member of
Ball?
the bustling Plunder Island workforce.
Push Cabana Boy.
No.
No.
Please. You gotta help me.
Are you a member of this club?
But my fiancée has been...
Is she a member of this club?
Well, no, but she's been cursed by an evil...
If she's not a member of the club, I can't help you.
Well, how do I
If
be?
you have curse problems, I suggest you find the voodoo lady.
I will go to.
Voodoo lady. Got it.
Where is the voodoo lady?
One more
Mile in
time.
air, babe.
Where can I look for help with my curse problems?
Find the home of the voodoo lady. Only she can help you.
Just somewhere in town, huh? Okay.
You can't go in
So
there.
it's- leave me
That's for
alone.
members only.
All right. Anything on here that looks interesting? I'm taking something.
It's an ice bucket for a bottle of sparkling grog. Well, I don't want to carry that around. It's cold. No.
Nothing on here. Ooh,
Oh
towels.
no.
I don't
Full
know.
of dirty towels.
Those towels are for members only.
Oh, I can look at the cooking oil. That looks like I can take it at some point.
It's coconut cooking oil. May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely for the use of the fry station technician.
All right. Eat cooking oil.
That is only for the chef.
Nothing makes a day on the beach like a generous helping of greasy, deep-fried food. That would hurt.
Weenie roaster.
Chicken franks.
Oh, you had me at weenie.
Peaks and waddles.
Like a good weenie.
Ugh, no. It looks like some of those are older than I am.
Eat contents of weenie roaster.
Ugh, no. It looks like some of those are older than I am.
All right. So the voodoo lady.
Members only Illinois, everything.
Fort. Here is a. This looks like it might be voodoo lady-esque. I think I've pretty much looked everywhere else. Let's go here.
Probably swamp-like.
This looks Voodoo Lady-esque.
That's what I'm saying. Kind of like New Orleans style. I want chicken now. I don't know. Bovine skull.
It's Saturday
That
night.
means cow.
It's Saturday night. You want to order some Uber? Get some chicken nuggets.
I'm dieting.
We can get some chicken nuggets and split them.
No. Nah.
Guybrush said no.
Nah. Hey, it's what's his name?
Hey, you
you
made
again.
it.
Just your most terrifying image of evil revisited.
Yeah, right.
Not really.
I bring you warning from the infernal realms. Do not go farther into the swamp. Turn back. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
Beware.
How'd you get all the way up there?
Through sheer force of will.
Uh-huh.
All right, there was a bunch of those weird voodoo kids. They found me on shore and put me on top of this spike all the time, thinking they were so funny.
Do you need me to help you down?
Help! I need no help from you foolish mortals.
I like the
am
clicking
Murray,
as he
the
talks.
all-powerful demonic skull.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the offer.
What are you doing up there?
Looking spooky.
I am standing as a testament,
Standing?
hanging as a testament to the power of the forces of evil that will one day claim victory over the entire earth.
How long are you gonna keep doing that?
As long as it takes.
Must get pretty dull
Long
up there, I
as it
suppose.
takes.
Never.
It will
The
take
powers of
as
darkness
long
will never
as it
go.
takes.
We will one day prove that. Oh, who am I trying to fool? I'm bored out of my skull.
He's already a skull. That is the joke. Also, has it been on channel 1 like this entire time? Like, has it been up there? Has it been,
Oh.
did it
And
stop?
other things.
I thought it's been past 1 recently.
You seem restless.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that not many people come through this swamp.
What would you rather be doing?
12 says the TV's been on a few.
I
Yeah.
need to be
I
out
just
among the lesser
just
people,
switched it,
terrifying
but I
them
thought it
and
got past
causing
1 at
pain
some
and
point.
misery.
That would make you happy?
Stretchy
Yes,
neck
happy
Link
and
is really
demonically.
freaky.
I like stretchy neck Link.
I get too, but it's freaky.
Do you know anything about lifting curses?
Oh, right. I know a lot about lifting curses. That's why I'm a disembodied talking skull sitting on top of a spike in the middle of a swamp.
You seem bitter.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta go.
How you enjoying
Gotta
this,
go,
kitty?
gotta go.
I'm having a great time.
Can you not?
Look at ship.
Oh, it looks like it was thrown here by a typhoon.
You know that actually I probably shouldn't mention that on stream, but we should go to a water park at some point.
That'd be fun.
We have a whole bunch of wooden nickels. So maybe we can get some gum.
Water
Admiral
parks are pretty
Sweetums spit
gross,
oh,
man.
jerky
You
bubble
find
gum.
band-aids
5
swimming
cents.
next to you and ugh.
That is very true. To be fair.
I'm no vandal. I'm a pirate.
It's the crap you don't think about as a kid, but as an adult, you're like, wow, that
I
really
have to get
was
the gun out of
gross.
the machine first.
Hey, here we go. I love
Wow, I got a whole pack of gum.
a very satisfying thing in adventure games is when you're clicking everything on everything and then the character moves and or he doesn't say nah. It's like, yeah.
Yes, I had an idea that worked.
The random clicking finally got somewhere. What do you mean, What do you mean,
I don't want those dull little scissors.
Alright
Nah.
then.
Fine. I figured scissors would be extremely useful in your quest, but whatever.
It's a bottle of paste.
Still didn't even have a gun yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the paste more useful? Oh, that's useful. I beg pardon.
How cute.
I never know when you're gonna
A paper voodoo doll.
need to fix something.
I don't need it.
You
It's
don't
just
know.
a toy.
Oh, don't say that inside the voodoo
that
lady's
in a voodoo
house,
place.
my man. Also, I just walked past this awful-looking alligator.
Yup.
It's a voodoo pin.
Taking it.
What a relief.
Aww. Another doll.
Nah.
Can I put it back?
I'm sure it won't do anything.
Oh no!
After all, it's just a paper voodoo doll.
Oh, the pain.
It's just so sad. Ooh, the pain. Okay, dear.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, I can't even take the pin out anymore. Oh no, I just stabbed the doll. But can I just... What happens if you do it more than once?
Make it stop. Ah!
Aww. Evil.
Ooh, migraine.
There's multiple text lines, so obviously it expects you to do it more than once.
Ooh, migraine.
Was that it? I think that one's it. One more
It's
just for
refund
check.
phrases.
Eee.
It's cycling.
Did he do yee already?
Make it stop. Ah!
Yeah.
This poor guy. Can I put some... I don't mean to torture this guy, but obviously it's options, so...
Make it stop.
Oh, it's all just all pain
The
options.
pin out. That's all he wants.
No, I already have the pin. This is just me putting the pin back. Just like poking him. What if I like cover him in paste?
I can't paste that. I can't paste that. I can't paste that.
Alright. So now that we've tortured a man a bunch of times.
It's an everyday Roarstream.
Here you go. Boop. How do I get... Oh, I need to actually talk to the alligator, I'm assuming. Can I stab the alligator?
I don't want to pin that. It's a big stuffed alligator with an unusually long tongue.
It's bizarre. Oh my lord!
Oh, my goodness. I was looking at his goofy face and I didn't realize.
Who are you and how did you just appear like that?
I am one gifted with a second sight, adept at manipulating the forces of nature for the benefit of all who enter my door.
You're a fashion consultant.
Well, yes, but that's not what I was referring to. I am a voodoo priestess.
Neat.
You're an autumn, by the way.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
We have known each other for a very long time, Guybrush Threepwood. You've been through much, so it is understandable that you have forgotten me. We met on Melee Island when you were first trying to become a pirate.
Did we?
Hang on a second. Are we gonna do one of those flashback things? They always make me nauseous.
No, I'll make this quick. I twice helped you defeat the evil pirate LeChuck, first by preparing the voodoo antidote,
I'm starting to remember.
and then again by helping you prepare a voodoo doll of his zombie form.
That's right.
Oh, this is a, you know, for us who have forgotten and or have never played the game.
You've helped so much and I still don't know your name.
I am known by many names on many different islands.
I like her shoes.
But names have little importance. You should know this more than anyone,
What was that?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Yes, you're right. Hey, are you making fun of me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Why am I hearing tapping?
Because I was trying to turn you down, so you're hearing it
Oh,
from my laptop.
gotcha.
Boy, have I got some
Screaming in my
stories
ear
to
now.
tell you.
Stories? Yes, well, I'm sensing a great disturbance. I have to go.
But I've got to tell you about LeChuck and Elaine.
I'm going to disappear now in a big flash of light. Cover your eyes.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky Island. Now, I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Face.
Okay, no stories. Nice place. I love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to play with their paper voodoo dolls. They're adorable children. Would you like to see some pictures?
No, please, no. For the love of all that is good and holy, no. I can't think of anything I would hate more.
Perhaps later.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has happened.
Hey, you're good. Something terrible has happened. I finally proposed to Elaine.
Congratulations. That doesn't sound so terrible.
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Oh, that explains it. I was struck with a wave of overwhelming hatred and anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
No, there's no time to worry about
What's
that
you doing,
now.
baby?
We have to
Just
hurry.
pissed.
Yeah.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse. You only have to worry about her being stolen.
Oh,
Where
God.
did you hide her?
I can't tell you. It's too secret.
I can't tell you. It's too secret.
Very well. But I am
No, we
very
played the
much
first two
relieved to
games.
hear that she is safe and...
I just remembered something I've got to do. See you around.
You didn't hide her. Go, Guybrush, hurry, before you're too late.
I told you. I freaking told you.
She was too heavy.
I told you.
What were we gonna do?
Would you have
Got to
left
get her
me?
back.
No.
This is so embarrassing.
I mean, he didn't really have a lot of
There was a
choice.
question at the end of that. No.
He didn't really have a lot of choice.
Freaking doorbell.
Someone's stolen Elaine.
That is unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Is it spelled
Can you
like
give me
that?
something to lift the curse?
No, LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex. I have nothing here to lift so powerful a curse, but there is one way.
Great, tell me.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of greater or equal value. A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
Where am I going to find a huge uncursed diamond
Where am I
ring?
going to find a huge uncursed diamond ring?
Legends speak of a whopping big diamond ring on Blood Island.
Blood Island. That looks
Blood Island.
that looks safe.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, Jared.
You will soon become quite familiar with it.
I love this
But you
fish
must
to the
be
right of
careful,
her
Guybrush.
throne.
I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception. I have also seen that Blood
By the way,
Island
guys, like I
is
said, I
a
can't
place
really see the chat right now, so
where
if you
you will die.
need to say something, please let Kitty know. If it's something I really need to know, Kitty will let me know, and she'll give me a big sloppy kiss while she does it. Be like, "Mwah."
We're not even in the same room.
We'll blow kisses.
Uh-huh. So, any huge uncursed rings on any other islands?
No, the value of the ring on Blood Island comes from its emotional significance. It represents a pure, true love, a power greater than any other.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I have something in my eye.
Do not mock the voodoo priestess.
Very good. Yeah, don't mock her.
How do I get to Blood Island?
You will need 3 things. A map to Blood Island, for the journey is a long and dangerous one. A seaworthy ship to take you there. And an experienced crew.
I have none of those things.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it. Well, how will I find the ring on Blood Island?
All I can say is that I see a long and painful history connected with that ring. And
got a lot
I
of
feel a
questions.
great sadness associated with it.
He, you know,
You
it's
will
an adventure
learn more
game.
once you have actually found the island.
You have really straight answers.
Blood Island sounds dangerous. You have to come with me.
No, I cannot. I have
You
lived
have
on
to?
3 different
Right.
islands in the past 6 years. I do not wish to travel anymore. Besides, this derelict is still in escrow.
I don't understand that joke.
But who will give me information and advice? You've got to come. You're my only hope.
No, Guybrush. There is another.
Blood Island, here I come.
What do you mean, Blood Island, here I come? I was still talking to her.
Who did you say kidnapped Elaine?
She
I
didn't.
suspect it was the work of the pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Who are these pirates?
No one knows. But people speak of
Stop asking
strange,
me
almost
shit.
inhuman screams coming from their ship late into the night.
Creepy.
I was expecting the voodoo lady to leave her comfy chair. Yeah, right.
Oh, I know what happened. On a completely unrelated note, when it gets to channel 10, it's resetting back to channel 1. Oh, I need to fix that. So it's just going to go into loops around channel 10.
Where's Danger Cove?
It is on the west side of the island. The
Saeed!
way is extremely treacherous. Few men have seen Danger Cove and lived.
Figures.
Guybrush was like, same shit, different day.
Well, they're going to regret messing with my
Well,
girlfriend.
they're gonna regret messing with my girlfriend. Danger Cove, huh? You might want to stay indoors. This could get messy.
Tell me again how to lift this curse? No. I finally defeated
I
LeChuck.
finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
That's great.
But I heard him
thanks.
blow up and everything.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
Yeah, he's a zombie. I mean, that happens a lot.
Undead.
Well, how can I finally destroy him for good?
No one knows. His power
No one
seems
knows.
to grow.
No
with
one- she doesn't
every
seem to know a lot.
incarnation. You may have dealt with him for now, but this respite can only be temporary at best.
You'll have to deal with him again in an extremely worse Telltale game.
What makes you think LeChuck will be back?
Some men can search
Always
their
comes
entire lives and never discover their reason for being. LeChuck has found his. To perpetually rise from the dead and torment you and Elaine. It's what he does best.
Gee, when you put it that way, it's kind of hard to stay mad at him.
I don't remember what Big Whoop
I
was.
finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed.
Big Whoop is
Like a
pure
volcano
evil.
or something?
You were lucky to escape alive.
Don't remember.
I can't remember much about it. Just that I was expecting so much more and felt so let down.
Yes, it is the source of much of LeChuck's power.
I'm never going back there again.
I have foreseen otherwise. You will return to Big Whoop and confront LeChuck once again.
That sucks.
Great.
What island is this, anyways?
What island is this, anyway?
You have landed on Plunder Island.
Plunder Island. Sounds appropriately piratey.
I love this alligator in the
It's a
background.
sort of retirement community for
Just the
ex-pirates and their
derpy tongue.
spouses.
Sounds exciting.
Lately, there has been all too much excitement on the island. All centering around Governor Marley, LeChuck, and a giant chicken.
My god, there's a lot. This lady has so much
Elaine
exposition.
is governor of this island, too?
Actually, Elaine is the governor of the entire Tri-Island area, comprised of Melee, Booty, and Plunder Islands. She moved to
Yeah, we've-
If you get
on
to know our
Plunder
other side.
after the kitchen and landscaping staff.
Yeah,
quit her
looking
Booty
back, we
Island
have played the other games. All of them, in fact, except for like the one directly after this one and this one. We played the first, the second, and Tales of Monkey Island from the Telltale games.
Well, how did you end up on Plunder Island?
And all of this was many years ago.
Location in the swamp on Scab Island wasn't ideally situated.
So you moved to a swamp on a different island?
I just said I could see the future. I never claimed to be an expert in real estate.
What about this giant chicken business?
Ah, yes, Skybrush. You have landed on an island gripped by the cold, clammy hand of fear.
Don't you think you're being a bit overdramatic?
This was a peaceful island until the great beast landed on our shores. Some say it was sent to make the islanders pay for their cruelty. Others claim it was simply blind fate. Whatever the impetus, it came.
Do you remember a time before we were talking to this lady? Look at these options.
Feels like forever.
What? I'm not even at the scary part yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It was El Pollo Diablo, the giant demon chicken.
Great giant chicken.
And twice as powerful.
Hey, I fixed the TV.
Propel him through the dark jungle with ease. No one has seen the beast, but on the eve of the full moon, his blood-curdling squawk can be heard from every corner of this wretched island. In the dark of night, he roosts patiently, watching, waiting for the one day.
No, wait. Don't tell me. Let me guess.
He's establishing a new pecking order. He's going to buck the system. He's hatching a diabolical scheme, or he's crossing the road to freedom.
He's crossing the road to freedom!
He roams the island, exacting terrible vengeance.
I love her
on
angry
those
face.
Who would capture and eat his smaller
Guybrush,
brethren.
stop being an idiot.
Oh, give me a break.
There were once others like you, skeptical to the true nature of the beast. But
He's got
they're
tiny little
all
feet.
Dead now, pecked into a bloody pulp by his savage.
His tiny little neck.
But I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, right, whatever. Thanks, I've heard all I needed to know.
He's gonna curse your ass.
I want to know what voodoo spell you've been working on. We've almost completed all of her options, it looks like.
Voodoo spell? Oh, this. This is just a fondue
Oh,
I'm
that.
making for tonight. Would you like to try it?
Of course.
Does it have any skink toes in it?
A few.
I'll pass.
I want to know about these safe hair replacement systems.
I want to know more about safe hair replacement systems.
I can imagine. Didn't you have a beard the last time I saw you?
I sure did. A really cool one.
I'm a little worried that
wonder
we
what
might
happened.
have some copy protection that I need to worry about.
I want to know more about a diet
Like I need to look at the, instruction
I'll
manual
share
to
with
prove
you
that I bought the
knowledge
game.
passed from mother to daughter
And I bought
in
it
my
legally.
family for generations.
What's that?
Low fat, high fiber. It works.
She's just going to go on forever.
Rate mortgages.
Bad idea. Though attractive to the first-time homeowner, the rate reacts wildly to fluctuations in the market and can work against the buyer over time. You're best off starting with a 20% down
Graphicus
payment
says
and a
there's no
variable
copy
rate
protection in
mortgage,
this one.
then
Oh, cool.
refinancing
Thank
at a
you.
fixed rate after 1 or 2 years as the market warrants.
Could you repeat that?
No.
No.
Good. You know
I
what?
want to know
Why
more about a
not?
career in TV and VCR repair.
So you want to make more
good.
money?
Play with my hands.
Sure, we all do.
Stick to pirating.
Stick to pirating.
And I want to know more about the Aztec god, Quetzalcoatl.
Really sweet guy. Not at all as bloodthirsty as they make him out to be. Shorter than you might think.
Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
Okay, so I need a ship. I need a crew. What are you crinkling over there?
I'm sorry, I'm putting away the bag. Sorry.
That's fine. Alright, so we need a crew, a map, and a ship.
It's
Murray.
Head.
Yeah, I need to. Let's talk to Murray. Maybe he'll come with us.
It's my pal from LeChuck's ship.
Pal is strong.
I think he wants to be alone right now.
I didn't ask if he wanted to be alone. I said come with me. Also, I haven't poked everything in my inventory with everything else yet.
I don't want to pin that. I don't want to pin that. I don't want to pin. I don't want to pin that.
Paste.
I can't paste that. I can't paste. I can't paste that. I can't paste. I can't paste that. I can't paste. I can't paste that.
I have jerk. I have gum.
That doesn't need gum. That doesn't need gum. That doesn't need gum. That doesn't need gum.
And I have ember on a stick.
I don't want to singe that with this ember. I don't want to singe that. I don't want to singe that with this ember. I don't want to singe that with this. I don't want to singe that. I don't want to singe that. I don't want to singe that. I don't want to singe that with this ember.
Okay, none of my items work with any of my other items. So that leads to the swamp. We probably should head back into town. It's probably going to be the best place to find people. Also, there's like tons of chickens over here. I didn't notice the second chicken up here. Was he here before?
I didn't know if he was.
Neat.
Neat.
No. Hey.
Can I do anything with these chickens? Can I use gum to get to them? I'm going to sneeze. Hold on.
Bless you. Ooh, he did sneeze loud.
There we go. So I found some voodoo markings on the wall, or on the tree here.
Mysterious.
Mysterious.
Nah.
I don't think I can't see anything I have in my inventory that will work with anything else, even in a weird adventure game kind of way.
What's that sign say?
Those pirates in Danger Cove walk on their hands. Weird. It's an informative plaque put up by the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Untitled composition in gold and diamond. This newest addition to our public works of art was shamefully taken without authorization.
I guess there was way more chickens here than there were. That chicken wasn't up here either. Maybe they are just random.
Multiplying.
Also, there's another plaque here.
Plunder Island feral chicken. One of Plunder Island's most common fauna and the animal.
Actually, I think we saw this one
Puerto
already.
Pollo is named.
Can I singe them? Like make some fried turkey? Or a bird, I mean?
I don't think she'd like that.
Probably not.
It's fair.
Oh, if I push and hold. Nice.
The bridge is uncrossable. It's just as well. There's nothing interesting in the fort anyway.
You say that.
You know that.
There's probably tons of stuff in there. Come on, Guybrush. Take your time, buddy. Real sense of urgency about this guy.
Only knows where his fiance is.
Yeah, like, no urgency. We'll skip the town. The town seems like a good place, but let's check out all these little places first. Like, I don't remember. Oh, I forgot about here. Do we have anything that might be useful for this guy? We have a bag of nickels. Can we, like, bribe our way in?
I think we got it from
If you're
him,
trying to
didn't we?
bribe me, it's not going to work.
Here we are. No, we found the bag of nickels in the ship. So, okay, somewhere in town. Like, do you think this barber shop might have opened yet? Hey, he did.
Welcome, patron, to the Barbary Coast, where every haircut is an adventure.
Aye, and if you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Great.
I like that.
Maybe you guys can help me find this huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond ring?
Yeah, it's supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island? Never heard of
Blood
it.
Island.
It's a funny story, really. I need it to lift this curse that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold statue.
Solid gold?
Wait a second, did I just share too much?
Yep.
I feel like I might have seen this pirate might be one of the ones we need to find, you know. Mega spoilers, but I think he's on one of the Roar TV channels. On the one where they're dancing. I could be wrong, though. Alright, pirate.
It's a dapper pirate. No. Ahoy there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Of course you are.
Okay then, who are you?
Edward Van Helgen.
Not the...
That's right, mine is the name that pirates fear the most. Edward Snugglecakes Van Helgen.
Dude! How'd you like to join my ever-growing pirate crew?
Your crew? Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna be a blast. We're going to Blood Island.
I like these scissors hanging out of the
As much as I'd
ceiling.
love to be out at sea again, I could never serve a captain who wasn't a gentleman and who wasn't my equal.
I am a gentleman, you big old bedwetting duty head.
I am a gentleman, you big old bedwetting duty head.
Then prove it. If you can defeat me in a gentleman's duel...
A gentleman's
I'll join
duel,
your
you
crew.
say?
All right, let's get to dueling.
No, no, no. There are rules. If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insult.
Okay.
How appropriate. I feel like these are references to the first two games.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
That's an old one. Come back when you have some fresher material, eh?
Hey, that's a nice shirt. How long have you been colorblind?
Oh, please.
That was
Did I
classic.
mention you're a big old bedwetting duty head?
As a matter of fact, you did. And I'm not impressed.
Nice cologne you're wearing. Did you actually roll around in dung or just dab a little behind each ear?
That's not the type of insult I had in mind.
I don't want to insult you. Why can't we just get along?
Pirates.
What's it? Yeah, I don't think they understand how pirates work.
Whoa, look at the time. Gotta scoot.
So we have a quest. We have a whole bunch of possible pirates here. We have a ship we need to get, and we need to get a map. Our girlfriend, soon-to-be fiance, was given a awful ring that had a curse on it that we stole from our worst enemy. And we thought that giving
You
it...
used to propose to her previously.
We thought that would be a good idea.
And, from a woman's point of view, that was a bad idea.
Like, just in
dude.
theory, yeah, that would be just a bad thing to do. I think that is probably a good segue point there. I don't know if I want to start the quest to get a ship and a crew and a map. What do you think? You want to call it right there?
We were gonna go till 10:30 anyway, so yeah, we're
Right
pretty
about
close.
10:20, right before we call it. It's just a bonus stream. I haven't saved in a long time. Oh God. Oh wait, there was autosaves. Okay, good. Thank God. I was gonna be real upset if something had happened and like the game died and we just lost all our progress. That would be like, you know, rip to Monkey Island. That was fun, baby. Do you think that worked out?
I think it worked out. I had a lot of fun. Did everybody else have fun?
I don't. I don't. You know, you never know. One way to find out. But we'll see you guys later. Join the Discord if you haven't. We'll do some more streams. Definitely the next scheduled stream is on Thursday. I don't know if Kitty will be there. We'll see. But she's only here when she wants to be here, so that is up to her.
We'll see. I would like to try to do once a week, but we'll see.
That's fine. Yeah, well, we will definitely take a look at it. Let me just do this real quick. There we go.
You have a good day too.
Yep. See you later, Graphicus. You have a fantastic evening. Peace out, guys. Goodbye.
A baby.
Baby.